This is such a joke.
Hello and welcome back to the fourth installment of the FitzCast. Today we're joined by Darren, Aidan, James, and Ben. So you guys want to start by introducing yourselves?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Darren. I'm 18 years old. Studying commerce in University of Toronto in Canada, and I'm stuck in Dubai.
My name's Aidan. I'm studying sport and exercise science in Leeds Beckett University, and I'm also stuck in Dubai.
My name's James. I'm 18. I'm studying biology at Northumbria, Newcastle in the UK, and I'm stuck in Dubai as well.
My name's Ben. I'm studying filmmaking at the University of Leeds Beckett, and I'm also stuck in Dubai.
Yeah.
So, obviously, it must kind of suck, your first year kind of going to waste, obviously being in Dubai doing these online lectures and everything. I know in the case of Darren, it must be pretty tough with the 9-hour time difference. So how would you guys say you're coping with online classes and everything, being on a weird schedule?
I feel like, I don't know if I can talk for everyone, but for me personally, I hate it. I absolutely just hate it. It ruins your entire schedule. I'm up 6 a.m., 7 a.m., going to bed at that time, waking up 3 p.m. I just want to die, honestly.
I mean, we kind of got used to it from the end of sixth form because we did have a couple of online classes, so it was okay. I think the main thing is the fact that we're still paying £9,000 or whatever, whoever's paying what, to do a course that we're not actually fully engaged in. Especially for me, it's a practical filmmaking course and it's all online. So we have to literally just do whatever you can by yourself with whatever equipment you have, which is okay for me, but for others, I can imagine it's not very good.
Yeah, if I speak for James and myself, a lot of our content is lab based because James is doing biology, I'm doing sports science, and there's so much stuff that you need to do experimental wise. You don't get to use the facilities that you pay for, basically. So.
Yeah, it's a pain, and you kind of question going into second year if you're going to be how second year is going to be, because we've missed so many practicals now, and we have to catch up on that kind of stuff. So it's kind of don't know.
It's all up in the air.
There's the tendency as well.
Yeah, the whole living situation, not being able to make friends easily, not being able to go out. I mean, me and Aidan went to the UK, and I think after about a month, we both got corona, and we're in quarantine for a month. And as soon as we got out of quarantine, I just came back to Dubai because I was just sick of it. It was quite depressing being sat in a dark apartment, knowing you've got corona and not being able to go out. And
luckily for Ben, he could leave after that month. After the 2 weeks, I still had it for another 2. So
you tested how many times? 3 times.
I tested positive 3 times.
Yeah, Jay.
That's a flex.
Now you're stuck in quarantine again. I
know. I left the country without getting a negative test as well. It was pretty weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just arrived and tested negative.
I mean, it's quite obvious. All your symptoms are gone. So you actually
went
had it
after about 6 days.
Yeah, I had symptoms for longer than you.
Yeah, you were still feeling bad when you tested negative. You still felt
I was still
drowsy, and your taste and smell.
Oh, really?
My taste and smell didn't come back after 2 weeks after I had a negative COVID test, which is weird.
Oh yeah, I remember we went to where did we go? Shakespeare, and you're saying you didn't have your taste when we were eating.
Yeah, we ordered food.
We came back as well.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
you should have. Sorry, Karen.
What were you saying, Aidan? Go for it.
I was just going to say you should have seen how Ben tested to see if he had his taste in the UK.
I sniffed deodorant, and it didn't smell of anything.
Oh,
and he also decided to taste some vodka with our flatmate, which they couldn't taste. This was at 10 a.m. in the morning as well.
It is a weird sensation.
If you think about it.
I can't hear anyone.
Yeah, that sort of answers my question then, because I was going to ask, so you don't feel anything either. So did you try any spicy food or anything, or anything like that, or no?
I don't know. We did have spicy food, but we just kept adding stuff in because we couldn't really taste it.
Our spice
Um,
drawer was on every single meal we had, like the entire drawer.
yeah, we just chucked a bunch of stuff on it, and it just still.
Yeah, because like you
Well,
definitely tell
I could taste everything. That was great.
with Ben, you
Yeah.
can tell if he can taste the spice because this man's face
Yeah,
goes
because I go
red.
red and start
He
sweating.
goes so red.
Yeah, but I think the worst thing was the migraines for me. It was literally like you wake up, you can't move your eyes.
Yeah, like
Um,
he'd come sit with us in the common area, and then he'd
Just
stand
couldn't
up, and he'd stand up and need to sit back down again because his head would just go.
Head rush and the migraines, and I think Aiden had a cough, but I didn't actually have a cough, so it's weird how it affects different people.
Mm.
But anyway, drawing away from Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you're in filmmaking, right? So are you planning on pursuing any sort of career in that, or are you already doing anything, or how's that all going?
So I don't actually plan on like going into making movies. I was mainly just doing the course to get the degree. I've currently just set up a team in Dubai, like a kind of production team, to do like music videos, lifestyle documentaries, whatever anyone needs really. So there's me, there's another videographer, there's a photographer, graphic designer, editor. So we're doing quite well at the moment, just considering we've just started. But apart from that, I'm just going to try and get my uni degree so then I can come back to Dubai and then continue this production team and then hopefully make it into a company and develop it from there, really.
You have like official clothes now as well, don't you?
Yeah, we got t-shirts and masks the other day. Unfortunately, the mask wouldn't fit my big face, but I can still wear the t-shirts, luckily. But yeah, it's going well. Getting some business cards
Decent.
made.
Oh, business cards, nice.
Yeah,
Mm.
our photographer designed the business cards the other day, so we're going to start getting them printed out and just try and get as many clients as we can, really, for this short period of
pretty
time.
good.
Because I don't know when, no one knows when you're going back, really. I mean, they've cancelled international flights until what, the 17th of May.
Yeah,
Actually, my
yeah.
flight got cancelled the other day for the 27th of April, which is it's weird how they've cancelled it so ahead of time, considering
Yeah.
Mr. Boris thinks that everyone's going to be okay to go to festivals in August, July, June, July, August.
Yeah, 21st of June, isn't it? Something like
That's
that.
that's when everything's good.
Yeah.
Away from politics.
Yeah.
Darren, what do you what do you want to do with your degree?
My degree. Oh, dude, I'm just telling you, like, well, I'm brown, business. It was either business or doctor, bro. I was like, okay, I'll be
So what's the end goal? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I just.
What does he want to do, or what do his parents want him to do?
No.
True.
No, I did business because I like business, right? Initially, I wanted to do like zoology or something like that, marine biology, but like I was too dumb and I didn't check the requirements before I did my IB subjects. So I need like chemistry and stuff. And I was like, no way, I'm doing chemistry
Oh,
again.
I remember talking about that.
So I was like, okay, I'll just stick with business because like I was, and like GCSEs, I found that so it was so logical to me, like it was so easy, and it was right because like in the end I got a 7 in business and
Just
I
natural,
actually, yeah, quite enjoyed it. Don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna see.
no idea at all.
No.
Not from like the units that you've done. You're not finding like a favorite one.
I like HR. I like HR. It's
I can
fun.
picture you answering the phone.
Yeah, finance is fun. Accounting, like I used to love accounting, but now what they're teaching me right now, I
You don't want to be an
absolutely despise
accountant, trust
it.
me.
No, I did not want to be an accountant anymore.
You make bank though.
You make bank.
You do.
You'd be
What
balling
else?
in money, bro.
My mom thinks like because of IB, I needed her help for like one of our IAs, and I did it on her business, and she says I'd be really good at being like a decision maker for a company, looking at their options and then giving them a final idea and plan for the future, which is, I guess.
Do you plan on doing a master's?
Bro, I don't know if I want to continue uni. Like not uni, but like education after uni. And it's like it's too much for me. I mean, maybe later on when I'm more financially dependent, because I don't want to keep like asking my parents to pay for my education.
Yeah.
Like it's quite like I'm planning on to like when I get money, like when I'm finally financially independent, I want to pay them back because they did spend a lot of money on us.
100%. Yeah, you
I
have
don't
to have a very certain mindset to be able to want to do a master's straight after doing a
Yeah.
bachelor's,
Yeah.
especially
And
after
then
being in school for what, 6, 7 years in secondary school, and then yeah.
I don't know. I just education. Like I'm good at it. I don't have the motivation, nor do I have like the ability to focus on it to keep going into my master's
Mm.
or a PhD or something like that. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That sounds realistic. That's good.
What do
about
you want to do, James?
Me. I was scared you're gonna ask me this question, but I knew it was coming. That's why I was thinking about it.
Good.
Anyway, I don't know. In terms of bio, I can kind of split into kind of two different pathways. So I can either go into neuroscience, so studying the brain, kind of looking at the human anatomy. I think that's pretty interesting, just kind of getting the grasp of how we really function as human beings. And then there is biotechnology, which is, in terms of thinking towards the future, is better because I can get into medicine through becoming a biochemist. So if I become a biochemist, I can do quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my plan for that. Well, not my plan, my decisions.
I assume you're not going to do a master's.
I don't know. It depends. I mean,
If he wants to go into medicine, he'd need to.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would need to. But I just have to see how, because in my second year, that's when I have those two units like properly where they show it to us. Right now, they're giving us like samples and tasters of it so that we can decide what to do. But once I'm actually in second year and I'm like really kind of putting investment into those specific units, then I'll decide if I want to go to medicine or, do whatever. Just
Yeah, I guess it
depends.
does take time for you to see
Yeah.
which one you like. You either have a grasp of it straight away, or it takes you a couple of years to decide which one you
Yeah,
prefer
exactly.
out of the lot.
Yeah.
Which is back to the fact that everything's online. It's a bit difficult because you don't get to experience the actual unit itself. Because
Yeah,
you can't use the facilities that would be
Yeah.
given to you. So you have
It's
to
a
make a
pain,
decision
yeah.
kind of based on just what you understand from the theory of it. Or
Yes, definitely.
Do you
Yeah.
plan on
How
doing a
about you,
master's, Aidan?
no.
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 No. I mean,
Honestly.
it depends though, because like I'd like to go into physiotherapy or being a biomechanist, which is like the physics behind the moving body and stuff like that.
Right.
So, but for physiotherapy, I would be able to just go do like internships. I wouldn't be able to actually practice unless I had done a master's, because you have to learn specific like massage techniques and like a lot more specific things than you would learn in the broad subject that is sport and exercise science.
Yeah. So you need the kind of experience through those internships.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'd have to do the masters like to specialize in it before I'd be allowed to
okay.
practice.
Got a very basic question that's always asked, but where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10 years?
What a dad.
It's a very basic
5 to
question.
10 years.
As an 18-year-old, I always see people answering this, but they're usually like 25 and saying, "Oh, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?" And they're always like, "Oh, having kids, blah 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 blah." But in
No,
5 to
not
10
having
years,
kids.
no
I
kids,
don't think
no
I
kids.
well, no, but in
years.
5 to 10 years, we'll be what, like 23-ish, 23 to
24
27.
currently.
Yeah. So what do you? I'll start with Brendan. Brendan, the host. Would you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Honestly, I'm
Change of
unsure.
Canada.
Like it could basically go two ways. Like if I end up continuing swimming, I mean, I'd probably still be swimming, whether that be at an international level or for like there's like the equivalent of like the MLB and swimming now, the ISL. So I don't know. I could see myself there maybe. If not, I don't know. I mean, maybe doing something in aviation, either going the military route or civilian. So it's hard to tell.
Why is he so much more interesting than us?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
are you so much more interesting than us? Jeez, bro. We're doing business. using film, sports science, bio, and this guy's like, yeah,
I
I
could
might go
become
Air
a
Force, by the
professional
way.
swimmer, or I could actually be in the military, do something for the
Yeah.
people.
It was like, I could save people's lives, or I can become an Olympic.
Or
Yeah,
we just make films.
Yeah.
make films.
Not
yeah.
even film. You don't even want to actually make.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you see.
Budget films.
5 to 10 years. I'd want to be traveling, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I'd get the money.
I mean, hopefully we'll be
realistically
traveling
thinking-
before 5 to 10 years.
Always
Yeah.
I mean,
invest.
next year.
Never stop
Yeah.
investing.
Never stop investing. I
I've-
actually want to
I've
get
actually-
into that.
I've
Yeah,
made
I
an
wanna get
eToro
into that.
account, so
Oh, nice.
there's no money on
Yeah.
it, but I've made one.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's our
was,
plan, isn't it?
I was talking to Rami, and Rami was like,
He's useless. He doesn't give any information on it.
nah. He stayed with me for like 2 weeks, bro. He gave me all
Wow.
the details. But he was trying to get me into investing. I think in terms of the long run, it's definitely, a shout. Definitely like crypto and stuff like that.
No, don't do crypto. Crypto is so risky to get into. Out of everything, it is the most risky. People only talk about it now because it went like
Skyrocketed, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I do in terms of investing is short-term investing because I wouldn't like to panic and like see my money not developing over like a short period of time. I don't think I have the
Right.
patience to wait like a year, half a year to a year for it to
So
be
you
able
see,
to develop into.
that's the patience, though. If you have the patience, that's what gets you money.
Yeah.
Think about Bitcoin, for example. Remember when was it?
it's severely
Um,
controlled by the people with the money.
Yeah.
Yes, no, of course.
As soon
But
as
at the
Elon Musk
same
put
time-
$1 billion into it, they were like,
Yeah,
Oh my
everyone-
God,
that
we
was
need to.
crazy. That was actually crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
there's no way of telling. Of course, it's
Yeah.
controlled, but you
It's
could
like-
invest in
it's-
one crypto that you've been reading around in media saying like, oh, people like talking about this, oh, blah blah blah, and then you invest into that, and that might increase in price. It's the same with stocks and like looking at businesses and stuff like that. If they have like new and upcoming technology, for example, I don't know, a business that strictly uses planes to fly cargo instead of using ships, people will start to invest into that because it's more efficient or faster.
I feel like it is harder though nowadays to predict like what's coming next because I feel like in like 10,
that's
20 years
that's
ago.
why people are buying into investing so much though, because it's so volatile. They could win big, but also like
Yeah.
lose big.
Yeah, like 10,
Yeah.
20 years ago, they were like, oh, okay, electric cars, blah, 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 blah. I think that's one of the main things about why Tesla stocks shot up. I mean, like after it was made is just because everyone was like, oh, we needed electric cars. And they were the
Yes,
main
exactly,
company
yeah.
that like were forward into the like business of electric cars. So, I mean, but you can't really invest in electric cars now because everyone's saying that like Volvo wants to become fully electric company by
Yeah.
2030, which is,
Yeah.
I think, highly
It's not.
unrealistic.
It's really
Mm.
unrealistic. There's a lot of stuff going, like petrol and like the oil industry is just so big at the moment. Like everyone's dependent on it. I don't know how we're
Yeah.
supposed to like how all these car companies are just gonna be like, yeah, we're going electric soon.
Unless you've
Like-
started electric, like Tesla, then
like Tesla.
it is very unrealistic because no one's really making an effort to do it now. I know Nissan's coming out with one electric car or a couple of electric cars, but no one's actually trying to like dominate it and even compete with Tesla at the moment, which just makes
Yeah.
them dominate the market.
Yeah, I mean, there was I know General Motors, they're putting out a new Hummer, what is it, this year or next year, the Hummer EV. So that could be a competitor to like a Cybertruck, but yeah, I mean, Tesla's definitely dominating the
But
market.
who does what demographic does a Cybertruck like really tackle? Like it is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks
But
like
it's
little
electric.
triangle rulers. It's like what are you gonna
It's
do with
literally
it?
just for people who have the money and can buy it. Like,
It's
Yeah.
for people who can just
Yeah,
say, "Oh, I bought the
expendable
new
income.
Cybertruck." Like,
yeah, literally.
and who's
that's
gonna
it.
buy? Who's gonna buy that? The Tesla lorry. You know, the one that like ships like the cargo and stuff on
Oh,
the
the
back of it?
18-wheeler?
What person who drives a lorry has got the money to be buying Tesla trucks? Realistically, they just did it to
But
show off. They're like, "Oh, a Tesla truck can go
Yeah.
from like 0 to 100 in like 4 seconds. It's like the
Mm.
quickest truck ever."
But it's also
Helpful
the
when
thing
the
about the
speed limit's
environment,
80.
though.
Yeah.
Because like if you think about it in terms of I mean, there's plenty of like agreements worldwide to kind of reduce our carbon footprint. So like one way of kind of moving in that direction is to kind of lower our usage of fossil fuels and start using electric cars. So like lorries, for example, I mean, lorries drive everywhere if you think about it. Look at Dubai, you know, highways are just full of them just driving between, let's say, Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai or to Abu Dhabi, and they're driving for long hours. So if those become strictly electric, then our carbon footprint is going to be reduced significantly, I think. But yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, although like in the UK, although it is annoying petrol being so expensive, it does kind of give people like a push to be able to switch to electric. Because if you can get an electric car, even though it may be more expensive than a fueled car originally, you will end up saving that money on the petrol. So it is kind of a good thing that if fuel is so expensive, obviously it is hard for the people who can't afford it, but it will push people when the electric cars come out to go and buy electric cars because they'll be saving money from it.
Exactly.
In the same light, it's like the sugar tax in the UK on drinks that are sugar full. It's encouraging people to eat healthier. You know, your fast food is more expensive than everywhere else in the world. It encourages you to eat healthier because it's cheaper.
Delivery is more expensive, encourages you to go out and get it yourself.
Yeah. As annoying as it is, but
all the different incentives put in by the government as well. Like, you know, some places they'll give you like, you know, 100,000 miles worth of, you know, free top ups on like your battery or whatever, or like they'll reduce the price
or like
as well.
5 free charges when you first buy your car, which is probably like
it's only going to get better as well because they're going to create longer lasting batteries and stuff.
Exactly.
But I guess it is harder for countries like the UK or like some, I don't know, there is obviously different sources of getting renewable energy, but like Dubai's main one is obviously solar panels, but for the UK, they're relying on probably like windmills and
windmills.
Hydroelectric as well,
Hydroelectric,
Yeah, I mean, there's also
we should all just move to Iceland.
Geothermal.
Yeah, geothermal, dude. Just go live in the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be such a.
It's actually so amazing. Love it. Best place I've ever been.
Tell
if you're
us
watching
about
this,
that.
go to Iceland.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
What was Iceland like?
So actually, weirdly enough, when I went, it was the first time it snowed in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, funny that. Apparently, they named it Iceland during the Viking times so that people went to Greenland instead, where it's more icy, and didn't go to Iceland where it was more green. It was a really cool trip.
Wait, would you go there for? You went there for a game, didn't you?
No, for geography trip.
Oh, it's geography trip.
Yeah.
You went somewhere
Sweden.
for like a football trip.
Sweden.
Gothenburg Cup or something, wasn't it?
Gothia Cup. Wow, he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Look at
Done your
him, look
research
at
on you.
him.
He's my number one fan.
Okay, here's a question. What is the first country you want to visit after, let's say, Corona cut out next week?
Boom. Corona's gone.
It's
Boom.
gone. It's gone. Where's the first country you want to go?
Holland.
Yeah.
Holland.
Yeah, because we've got lots
Ben,
of
we've been
friends
talking
there.
about this trip for ages,
Yeah,
bro.
Holland.
Yeah, for sure.
Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland would be really nice.
Australia. Canada.
Australia.
You would never go to Australia. You would never
You
sit
would
on a plane that
not.
long.
You would not.
You would
just
never
go
go on a plane that
business.
long. Oh,
Ben,
It's worth it. It's
I
worth
got
it.
business. I got business.
The views in Australia are really nice, apparently.
Yeah.
May as well go to New Zealand. Then. New
Australia.
Zealand's even better.
Yeah.
Australia was so nice.
Yeah, we'll go see somebody there as well.
Yeah, we can go to New Zealand.
We'll go. We'll get someone to visit.
Okay, so Holland and Holland and
Well,
Switzerland.
I'm sure Darren would like to go to Canada at one point.
Bro,
But I mean like a new country. He's already been to Canada. hasn't
I
he?
have not. I haven't.
He's never
I've
been to Canada.
I've never been to Canada. Bro,
Oh,
I was
God.
supposed to go for my brother's when he finished his master's, so his graduation.
Yeah.
I couldn't because we had mocks, so I couldn't go. And so I was just stuck here by
Wow.
myself, and my entire family had just dipped to Canada, and I'm here taking care of the 5 dogs, by the way. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Oh, like if it wasn't for James, I would not know how I would get to school every day. Like or get back from school. Yeah, he would give me carpools, bro. Those are the days when James gave me carpools.
Where would you go, Brendan?
I'm not sure. I mean, Iceland definitely sounds like a pretty cool place, but I don't know. Maybe something somewhere obscure like, I don't know, Bolivia or something as well.
Bolivia.
I do actually want to spend a year just like backpacking, just like going
that would be sick.
random places, just doing stupid things.
I would do that in Asia. I feel like that would be fun in Asia.
Or like Vietnam, Cambodia, Mongolia,
Sri Lanka. I want to go to
Sri
Sri Lanka.
Lanka.
I actually really, I was meant to go to Sri Lanka.
You can't really backpack
quite
to Sri
far,
Lanka.
but-
No, mate, there's a plane. You can get on the plane with your backpack.
Whoa,
It's the same kind of
But-
thing.
No, but I said
Nah,
places
bro.
where you could at least like you could drive through the country. Sri Lanka's an island. Like,
Yeah, you can drive on a plane.
No, I
You
low-key
can
want to go
probably-
back. I want to go back to Sri Lanka. I want that like a boys' trip to Sri Lanka.
I was meant
that'd
to
be
go.
sick.
that would be
So-
sick.
I was meant
That
to
would be
go.
sick.
What
We
was
gotta
it, like
do-
a year and a half ago, and it got bombed or something, didn't it?
Yeah,
It was
when
a
it
terrorist
was
attack.
the terrorist
Yeah.
bomb,
Like
the
right
terror-
next to where I booked my hotel. It was
Yeah,
Oh,
so we
shit.
cancelled.
yeah.
What are your
Oh.
thoughts on like terrorist tourism? Like those people that like, you know, they'll
Oh,
wait for like a big
Oh.
natural disaster and then right when it happens they'll go to a
I
country
was
for like
so
dirt cheap.
scared. I was so scared where you're going with that topic. I was very afraid. I was like, what are your
I
I
thoughts
think
on
I saw
terrorism?
that on TikTok. Like somebody was doing an interview with somebody, but it's like it's way cheaper because nobody
Everyone's
Because no one
scared
wants
to
to go
go.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
I
it's a
mean-
bit scary to go like right after like something happens, like either a natural disaster
It's
or
highly unlikely that someone's going to do a terrorist attack twice in a row.
you don't know, but you
You
never
don't
know.
Well, no, yeah,
Well,
obviously you never know,
Yeah,
but
but that's
No.
that's the whole point of going because that's the fear factor. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
what if?
yeah. It's like
You
especially
can
like
be a part of that.
when like the
That sounds
tsunami
well.
back, like the Sri Lankan tsunami, like which it hit Indonesia and Sri Lanka at the same time. Like people
Mhm.
would visit like right after, and you would literally, you know, trigger warning, you'd see like dead bodies hanging on the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Martin experienced that himself. Like he was
Did he?
8 or something. Yeah, when he was in
Oh.
Sri Lanka, he saw like
all of
people-
I
that.
went to
Yeah.
I went past the beach, but it was way after
Mm.
the tsunami, like years after.
Bali
it
trip
still
would be
looks
good.
like a
Bali.
You
Bali's
complain,
a
you
nice
complain
place.
about Bali all the time.
I complained about, yeah, because I think the water's there. Well, especially for me, it was a bit dodgy. Bali belly. Have you heard of it? Anyone?
But it's like Delhi Belly.
It's
but
like Delhi
Bali.
belly, but Bali belly. So you're basically excreting from all angles, and it is very unpleasant. I don't know what it comes from. It might be the food. It might be the water. It is awful.
It's
I
'cause
went
the
with
food. The food's
James,
just
20
what's
of
your
us.
face for?
When I heard excrete, I was like,
You should
20 of us.
understand, you're
20
doing
of us
biology.
went, and 17
no, that's
17 of
exactly.
us were vomiting, and you know, the whole
Do
shebang.
you know what? That sounds like somewhere we should go. Let's go there.
We should go there.
Yeah.
Look how
Yeah,
he's
Yeah, let's go
selling
get
it.
Bali belly. Let's all just get
It'll be
sick.
an experience just being sick with the boys. We'll be in one apartment just throwing up everywhere.
Stop.
Just
I
hanging
just-
all over the walls or something like that.
I can't wait to be like sitting on the toilet, right? Like just my stomach just killing me, and then a bucket in my hand and vomiting at the same
Yeah.
time. I can't wait for that, Ben. Honestly,
Yeah,
that
no.
sounds like a
And then
great
a
idea.
hand just comes out of nowhere, and it's my hand, and we start holding hands, and I
Yeah.
start throwing up. But we're in this together, so it's fine.
You'll
That's
be
all that
lucky if
matters.
you make it to the toilet, by the way. Most of the time, you don't make it to the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So you're telling
Let's
us
just
like,
get-
bring our
get-
entire wardrobe with us?
No, get a three. If we get a 4-bedroom place with the 5 of us, then I'll stay in the bath so that I've got free access to the point.
You know, you
Like,
do.
is it
Yeah,
one
you
of
get
the-
those, like those like potty trainers you get little kids, like you know, like those little portable ones, like the blue ones.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Keep it next to your bed.
The thing is with Aiden, if one of us starts throwing up, if he sees it or smells it,
Oh,
like,
no.
it gets at his
Yeah,
gags
you
reflex
will.
just kicks in, and
You
he
will
just
feel
goes,
sick. Mm.
He just starts. Oh, it was so bad.
I did it the
You
other
just-
day. I started gagging the other day when I tried to pick up an egg I dropped.
Huh?
No way.
Egg.
Have you ever tried to clean up an egg? It's just grim.
Dude,
Like,
rub
yeah.
your fingers in bread and then pick up the yolk.
No.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
I was just juggling it as well. I was just trying to make some scrambled eggs, and then I just dropped it on the floor, and it was very sad.
Of
So
course.
It was the
are
last.
you the
It
type
was
of
the last egg we had.
so you're the type of
Right.
person to shake the egg before you fry it to scramble it?
No, I was juggling.
It's like,
Yeah, this is how you
He's doing
scramble
what?
eggs,
What,
right?
James?
huh?
He was doing what?
Okay, anyway, you know what
What
you're meant to do
this?
with eggs before you poach them, actually, is you're meant to drain them because there's that little white thing in the egg. What's it called,
Albumin.
Aidan? That apparently, if you make when you make a poached egg, if you put it through a strainer, it'll make the poached egg in a perfect
What's the word?
Was
circle.
State. Perfect.
Perfect, a
poached.
perfect.
It's a sphere because
it'll-
it's a 3D.
It'll make the
shape.
perfect. Yeah,
This guy did food tech. He did food tech, by the way. That's why
I
he
did
said
food
that.
tech. I got an
That's
A.
how. That's why he asked me what albumin was.
Yeah, I got an A still, but yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay, but it's different. I'm thick in multiple places.
hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
He's talking about his bootay.
How about
Thanks-
Croatia?
thanks for the
Remember when we were
clarification.
talking about Croatia?
We were gonna
I
go
was,
to
do
split.
you know, I was literally thinking, like, I was gonna like just hop into the conversation by saying, where do I see myself in 5 years? But eventually do a grad trip. 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah,
down the
5
line.
years later,
Yeah.
5 years later. Oh, guys, we graduated IB. Let's go. High school's done.
we'll be done with university as well. We can do a mixed graduation.
You have to invite all the
Yeah.
exes as well.
Nah.
Yeah.
No. No.
The exes and the new partners, so we can kill them in different countries.
What is this, like a reunion or something?
Yeah,
Love
exactly. That would be
Bruh.
sick. Can you imagine a reunion?
What
Yeah,
WSO reunion
WSO.
or
Yeah,
Mm,
we bring
be
you
I
and
don't know how I feel
Sinead
about
back.
that.
I mean, it'd be fine. I think what I'd want like in the next like what 10, 15, 20 years or something like that. I want a reunion with like all the people I've been friends with, not like close friends, you know, like the people that I've
Mm.
Your
cared-
entire Facebook friends list.
yeah, because that's like
Yeah,
Mine's
yeah.
about 8. I've got
I
close
had,
You
like-
made a new Facebook, didn't you?
I've
Yeah,
got
so
2.
do I.
I've got university one and then a family one.
Yeah.
I can't let them see my baby photos. Like the
Yeah.
ones that
And
your mum
and the cringe
posts.
happy birthday ones.
Oh.
and the
So cringe, bro.
happy graduation. Yeah.
I used to go on rants on Facebook and I used to say the weirdest stuff. I would talk about Pokemon. I would talk about I would just say random stuff. I would make like stories and poems. It was super.
I was never that
cringe.
kid. I think I was never that kid. You seemed a bit weird for doing that.
I
I'm
just-
a
I just
different
posted about
breed. That's
Liverpool.
why.
I just
Built
post about
different.
Liverpool every time we won or lost. Just be like, I'm sad, Liverpool, and that was it.
I'm happy Liverpool, like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Liverpool, let's go! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! And then I just get roasted in the comments.
You'll never walk alone.
Can I get it
Can you
tattooed on
show
my
us
body?
your wall next to your bed, please?
Yeah, to the right
Yeah,
of you.
this is it.
Yeah.
This is the wall.
No, the other way.
No.
This is the
One
wall
next
as well.
to
This is a blue wall.
No, but like,
What's on it?
no, come on, just move
There's
the. Is
blue paint on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that blue?
Can
Yeah.
you just show us? I can't really see the whole color.
Show
Yeah, yeah,
us. Show us.
There you
Show
go.
us. Show us. Show us.
There. Yeah. Blue paint.
Come on, man. Why are you being so cringe right now, bro? Just show it.
James, show us your rock collection.
Yeah, show us the
I'll
rock
my
collection, James.
Yeah, come on, show us the rock collection.
I'll get my rock collection.
If you insist.
I'll get my rocked.
I think
Come on,
James is the messiest room out of all of us.
Oh,
James, what's your
100%.
favorite rock?
I have no favorites.
Do you have no favorites?
Probably this one, because it looks.
It just
cool.
looks like a ball of tinfoil.
This one's kind of in the shape of phone, so you can go like this. But
Mhm.
I don't even know why I have a rock collection, honestly.
Dude, you have a bunch of random stuff.
You
in
just
your-
won with the earth.
Yeah.
You just like find stuff on
Wait,
the
James,
road.
can you show us your mirror?
Okay.
Haven't you got like something lucky on it?
What do
Your
I have in
mirror.
my mirror?
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
he had a lucky thing on his mirror, no?
No, not anymore. No.
No, I took that down.
Yeah, he took that down.
My room is just polluted with the most random stuff. I mean,
Did you
Yeah,
say
he's got a wardrobe and he's still got clothes hanging on the outside of the wardrobe for some reason.
I'm,
No,
if I
why
took
we-
my, if I've got clothes like
Oh
like
yeah.
Yeah, but you can't see.
James, you're incriminating
We found
yourself.
this on the side of the road. And we
Yeah,
just picked it up.
Yeah, James is nice. James, show him the elephant. Show them the elephant.
Oh yeah, the elephant.
It's a really nice elephant.
Where did we find the elephant again? Was that in the garbage or?
It was
On the
near
side
the
of the road.
garbage.
Yeah.
It was on the side of the road near the garbage. It was like walking back from MCC.
You guys should like go to like a pawn shop. A pawn?
Pawn?
P-A-W-N.
Pawn. Pawn
I don't want
shop.
to say. Yeah,
pawn?
that one.
Pawn.
Pawn?
A second-hand
Pawn.
shop.
Pawn.
Because if I say it, my posh accent makes it sound like it shouldn't. Okay.
My posh
He's got a
accent,
fire
posh
extinguisher.
Yeah, fire
accent.
extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher, yeah.
Anyway, enough of that.
Yo,
What random
James,
stuff do you guys have in your room? Oh, what were you saying, Darren?
I was just gonna say, like, weren't you gonna try and get your diving license?
Oh yeah, I haven't had the time to do that though, sadly.
I haven't had the
Yeah.
time when we've been stuck in Dubai
Yeah.
this whole time.
This is the
We still have
randomest thing I
the
have.
cab.
Yeah.
Mine's
I still
somewhere.
have my prom king trophy.
Damn.
With the rose that I wore to prom.
Did you dry it out?
You kept the
It's-
rose.
It's
Yeah,
still
you
here.
can dry it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I have this
Damn,
trophy,
those are
best
actually nice.
smile.
Go
This
on,
is from
smile for us. Smile for us.
2018.
Yeah, you dry the rose out. I've got one
Oh,
as well
right.
somewhere.
And his prom king because
That's
I'm a beast.
Yeah.
Mine's better because mine's glass.
Glass.
I have nothing
I'm just
weird in
saying.
my room.
I have
Yours is better because people actually voted for you. You didn't rig the election.
True.
I remember that. Oh,
He didn't
God.
message everyone privately saying, please, please, please vote for me.
Well, yeah, because it was going to be two dudes, prom king and queen. Okay.
It was going to be Rishi.
Yeah, who is it gonna be?
Yeah, Rishi and Jared.
It's so dumb.
That was unacceptable. Can't be letting that happen.
Yeah.
Hey, it could
I
have been a
got
lot
no
worse. It could have been
words.
Rishi and Christy.
Yeah, it could have been.
It actually, yeah, could have been.
Should
Oh,
have
that
been.
would've
Should have been. Didn't you have like a speech or something? I swear you did.
No.
Did you
No, he
talk?
didn't do a speech.
No.
Oh, Ben, we did one with Mr. Joseph. Like, didn't he? I swear he made us like say something.
Yes, we did. We presented an award, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
you
to,
guys
I had
were
to
saying
present an award. I don't know
Yeah.
which one it was, but
both of
Yeah.
both of you stood up, and then you're both like,
Yeah.
presenting an award.
I can't remember what it was. Probably a teacher or something.
mm,
What was your prom,
No.
Brendan?
I don't actually know if we're gonna have one this year.
Oh.
I think they started planning it like back in September, but I don't know if that's still going through.
Do you
Like,
remember?
Thank
Thank you.
That's so, yeah, that's terrible.
yeah, when did you guys have yours?
We
we
didn't.
didn't.
Oh,
We didn't.
it was like virtual or something, or what?
No, we just didn't.
Not even.
We had a graduation.
Graduation was
That
virtual.
was when,
Yeah, I remember
that was when
watching
Ben and I were both skinheads at that time.
Oh yeah, because you guys
And
got the
I
buzz
had to
cut.
film and actually like give out awards with a skinhead.
He did, yes. He did.
Yeah.
It's not my best look.
Our graduation was just going to the 5. That's it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Hey, this is
It was a
something we
good-
can show off. And we got can't see
Oh,
because
yeah.
of my hairy ass legs.
I mean, you can't see it because I'm dark as hell. But yeah.
You can see
Yeah,
like
I
you can
got-
see 5. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
James is the only one who got on his left leg because he's weird.
No, Elliot's got it on my left leg. It's on.
Oh,
On
no,
your-
yeah,
on
Your,
your
your
left
left leg.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Ben, get off your phone.
Inshallah, you have prom, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how things
Yeah.
play out. I know we plan on having our graduation in person, but yeah, I didn't buy my gown because it was just so expensive.
Yeah.
I think
I don't
they
think
gave
I'm
it
gonna-
for free. Give it to us for free, no?
Really?
No, we had to pay.
We paid
Did
for
we?
ours. Yeah.
Well, I didn't pay.
At first, I wasn't gonna get it, and then I realized everybody else was getting it. I was like, "Oh God, I need to get this."
And then you didn't even wear it for the photos.
Yeah. I did get pictures, though.
Yeah, in your speedos.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have to disclose that kind of information.
Too late.
Yeah.
It's out
That
there
was the
now.
second day, but I don't remember the first day.
Yeah, he had a concussion.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
It
you
was
did.
really
You
bad.
fell on the side of the pool, didn't you?
He very
No,
close
it's
to
good-
breaking his
Yeah.
head open at some
Yeah.
point.
I almost broke his neck and his
Mm.
head. Just slammed
Yeah,
it
because
right
you
through
tried
the-
to RKO me while I was on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah, and it
and then
was.
I-
Rami, no, you were with Rami, and then you just like.
I mean, it was still pretty funny. I messed up my chest as well. Like I just jumped and then I slammed.
Yeah, I
him.
remember that.
And Ben's sunburn. That was fun.
Oh, Ben sunburn.
Oh, that was
he had
like,
he had a reverse shirt on.
I did.
yeah.
Wasn't my proudest moment.
Because he was wearing a shirt when he put the sun cream on, so he only put sun cream on the bottom half of
Oh,
his
yeah.
arms, so he burnt at the top.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Am I getting red?" And we're like, "Yes." And he's like, "I don't see it." And then like, he just-
No, to be fair, it went the next day.
It's because he's always in a
wasn't that
natural. He's in a natural state of pink anyway.
Yeah.
So
It just like flares up and then just goes away.
you
Yeah.
can't tell if he's just
Whenever-
warm or if he's burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually just warm.
Yeah. So, like, I know Darren and Ben, you guys have your licenses. So, why didn't you guys get your license, like Aidan and James? Like,
Yeah, guys, why didn't you get your licenses, you
Yeah.
incompetent
Making
little
making
kids?
us making us
So,
drive you everywhere.
James, I'll
Mhm.
speak for both of us here.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
it's cheaper because we get people to drive us around.
Yes. We're
enough.
actually
And
using you guys.
I don't have to spend my Will's money on a car.
and start modding the hell out of it.
Hey, I've got a pretty sick car.
Yeah.
It's on
Don't care.
TikTok.
It's on TikTok. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen. It's got like about 100,000 views.
Yeah, it's trending.
I'm trending.
I just drive my
Um,
parents' cars.
I
I don't
tried.
spend my
license,
money.
to be fair.
Yeah, I definitely
If I
could have.
came-
I just
yeah.
didn't.
Because
Just
my
too
residency
lazy.
expired here, so
Well, to be fair, you didn't think you needed it because we thought we were all going to be in the UK and university. So
yeah. I'll get it in the UK
Yeah.
though, for sure.
But then when we came back, I definitely had plenty of time to get it, and now I'd run out.
yeah,
of
you still had your
residency,
residency.
So, yeah.
yeah, but you didn't know when you were going to go back. It wasn't the plan to
Yeah.
be staying here till now, was it?
We were
Thank you for
planning on
defending
going
me.
back in January.
You're welcome.
Remember that.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
How times
Oh.
change.
I've been
Yeah,
burned
it-
so many times.
It's been like the same
Ah.
for me. Like I was supposed to leave January, then it got extended, right? And then I was supposed to leave February, then that got extended, and now
And
it's
now you're just
April.
never leaving.
Now I might have to go April, and let's see if that happens.
You know,
And then you
international
get into
flights
summer,
are
right?
international flights are
Not from
pending.
Dubai, Ben.
Not for Canada.
Dubai's just
Canada.
opened new flights to Egypt. Like,
Yeah,
oh good.
Boys trip to
Dubai, Canada.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go see the pyramids.
Yeah.
I'd
I'm
actually
not
get
one of
alien.
them.
aliens built them. Changed my mind.
Oh,
aliens.
Aliens
Mm.
don't exist.
Mate, that
Just
kind of
changed your
technology,
mind.
it's in the geographical center of the Earth. How?
You saw this on TikTok, bro. I saw the same thing.
Nah, bro, I watched Nat Geo.
You
I
saw
watched
it
Nat
on Nat Geo.
Geo.
I watched Nat Geo a lot, so it's okay.
I watched
Okay.
the Discovery Channel.
Oh right. Was it the guy with like the crazy hair and he was like,
Don't ask me, I don't remember.
aliens made the pyramids, okay? No, I don't.
Seriously though, how did a camel get a brick to the top of that thing?
Bro,
Exactly.
camels are built different.
And
Yeah,
all the bricks are like perfectly like straight, you
They're
know?
all the exact same size.
They had
Yeah.
cranes.
They
They had cranes. They had cranes. Yeah.
Yeah, they just pulled
okay.
up with a cat, you know.
And
the
then
photo.
inside-
yeah.
Inside in the hieroglyphics and stuff, it's all of beings coming down from the sky and teaching them new technologies.
They even have some like some of the technology. I don't know if it's in the pyramid, but I think they found something that's like a battery because it had some kind of copper wiring, something like that. And there's instructions in like hieroglyphics.
Oh.
When he was like king of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
And he pulled many women. So you're telling me that's not an alien? Like,
You think Tutankhamun is an alien?
yeah,
Bro, he had clout. Of
Wasn't
course
he
he
like
had-
severely
Yeah, he had-
inbred?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he was severely inbred.
He died at like the age of
Alien.
13 or something, didn't he?
Bruh, he
yeah.
was, but he still pulled more girls than any of us.
And he was
did,
like a dwarf as well. He was tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You telling me that he pulled? You telling me he pulled?
Yeah, he pulled, dude. He pulled.
I
100%.
mean, he just gotta flex
Okay,
the flex
hey,
the crown.
Let's expand on the topic of aliens. So Ben, what makes you think aliens don't exist?
I've not seen one, so they don't exist.
No, I think they exist. I don't think they. I think we have a very incorrect perception of them. I feel like they are not very. I feel like they're just like humans, just a lot smarter. I don't like the whole thing about them having those big triangle-shaped heads and the skinny green bodies, like it's on
Yes, if you
Fortnite or
can-
something.
Talk about
No, but
cartoon,
like the alien emoji. Like, where is that? Someone must have got that from somewhere. Where has that alien emoji come from?
That's just through, I guess,
Like mainstream
somebody's
media and
creative
stuff.
mind.
Yeah.
It's the same as ghosts. Like no one knows exactly what a ghost looks like.
And why do they think UFOs are disc-shaped? What if they're just like normal airplanes?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what the Pentagon released with that one
Yeah,
video
that's
of the fighter pilots, the Tic Tac video. I don't know if you've seen that. A fellow
I've seen the
podcast,
TikTok video. I haven't seen the Tic Tac video.
No, a fellow podcast talked about that. They had this guy named Bob Lazar on. They were looking at the it's a tic tac shaped object, and it just kind of moved really irregularly. And there was like a bunch of pilots saw it. It showed up on a bunch of radars, and there's no real explanation for it.
I think that's all rubbish. I don't think anything's showing up on radars.
But it's
No, it
from
should.
the
No,
Pentagon.
because
It did.
no,
There
radar.
was like 3 different radar readings of it.
Yeah,
it
and
is-
the whole thing about the moon, the first trip to the moon being fake as well. What's that? Have you seen all that about the
Yeah.
shoe print
Yeah.
and
They say it was all made
they
like in a
green screen?
studio. Yeah.
Yeah, in the studio. Yeah.
Because they're saying like the flag's moving and there's no wind in a vacuum of space, stuff like that.
Talking of that, is there any updates on the Arabs in Mars? Has there been any updates? Because no one's really. I haven't really
They just
seen.
launched a probe. A probe
Yeah,
reached.
it's
the,
it's just a robot there, but
Yeah, it's not an actual person.
it's fake.
We just crushed his
Oh.
entire reality right now.
Boom, boom, he's gone. He's out of there.
Yeah, it's only a satellite.
Anyone
I
else
think.
see a green Brendan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What have
sorry,
you
I was just looking through, looking to see if I could find an image of that, but I couldn't.
You just
I have
went
a
green.
very funny virtual background actually. Here's one of a beach. Oh wait, this isn't the right one. Never mind.
It makes it
This is
so
just a
laggy.
beach.
Yeah, I have a really funny one, but
Yeah, I'll turn it off
Okay.
now.
I don't think I'm allowed to put it on the
Mm.
podcast. So I'll relax.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, so you guys, the majority of you think aliens exist, but their depiction of them is incorrect. Darren, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on them?
Well, aliens, I don't know. Like you can't really say they don't exist because like, oh, I haven't seen one. They don't exist. Like the world's a vast place. The universe and what we're in right now is vast. Like you can't say that just because where we are right now and we haven't seen one doesn't mean that there's not one light years away. Like it's
Yeah.
ever expanding. It's massive. Like maybe one day we'll find life, and maybe one day the life may come to us. We don't know, and we can't really say what the future holds about stuff like that. But I find it ignorant to. I find people are too ignorant if they say, like, "Oh, it doesn't exist" because we haven't seen it.
Are you calling
Like-
them out?
I mean, not calling them out. I'm just saying, like, you have to have an open mind about these things. You can't have a, like, I don't know. I'm just saying you just have to have an open mind about stuff.
I don't really care, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. They're not going to be here in my lifetime, so they can do whatever they want.
Are you sure about that?
Another topic specific to Ben. Oh, that's pleasant.
That's the one I had.
Is the world flat?
The world is flat.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Why is the world flat?
Well, because I'm not falling down right now, so it must be flat. Bro, I just love triggering people about it. I think it's one of the funniest things. Because like I can make out as if I'm like really serious, and then people like genuinely like confused about whether I'm joking or not, and then like you're so stupid, and they just get so annoyed about it,
Yeah,
and it brings great pleasure and enjoyment on my night. Telling people that the Earth is flat.
or square. Square was one of your statements.
Yeah,
So you're just
square
like-
could be square.
You're just like annoying people and making them mad, is what you're saying.
I do.
He's a wind-up merchant.
Yeah.
Yes,
Stirring
I
the
am.
ball.
He's an instigator most of the time. He mostly
Yeah.
instigates something and then watches
Yeah,
as it
plans.
catches
That's the
fire.
only thing I instigate because you lot are incapable.
No.
Wow, this is
No,
just
if we
turned into a little
make a
aggressive.
plan, Ben,
It's
and if it
changed to what Ben
it cha-
wants.
it is
Pause.
changed to-
The last time I let you make a plan, someone decided to take us quad biking at 7 o'clock at night on a Friday night. Who thought that was a good idea? The
Who's talking
busiest
about?
It was
time
Rami. It
in.
was Rami. It was Rami.
I'm pretty sure it was Rami and James making that plan. They dragged us to the desert.
Let's not even get into this. This is not for the podcast.
This is private beef.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about the
Someone help him
The-
out. Someone help him.
there's this recent discovery on Venus where they think they could find potential life on there.
What,
So this
Venus?
is like the closest, huh? On Venus, yeah.
Venus.
Isn't
So
Venus
this
the
is
hottest planet?
closest that- What?
I just said the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Isn't
in my life.
Mars the hottest planet?
I've just wait. I need to find this out.
Mars?
So
Yeah, it's Mars. Venus is the gas.
No, it's
giant.
Venus. No, it's Venus.
Oh.
Venus
it?
the god, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
really
But
glad I got that
they
right.
did find like
Life.
they
Evidence
found
of life?
I think it's phosphine. What does it say here? Yeah, they found phosphine, which is like a product of a biological kind of being. So that's interesting. Yeah, but it could be the thing about aliens though is that I feel like we'd be very disappointed when we actually find out that they're not what our expectations are, because they can just be these tiny microbial organisms, and those are considered alien because they're not from this planet.
Yeah, they could be like those tardigrades or whatever they're called. Those little indestructible things. They could just be like that.
Oh, what do they call them? They're like water bears or something.
Water bears, yeah.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
long as we vibe with them, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
he
get
was
on their
like J.
bad
Cole,
side.
and then they just like
Yeah,
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 they just
and
can't
then
get
you
on their
along.
bad side.
Yeah. How about superstitious stuff? You
Like
guys
what?
believe in that?
Ghosts? Like ghosts and stuff?
I don't really do superstitions, but I
Ghosts.
always do things like I have a routine of things that I think gets my day right.
Right. So
like
what would that
it's not even really like
Should be
a
right.
like some people do have superstitions like before you get on a football pitch they have to I don't know have like one bite of a bar and one sip and then they get on and then they're gonna play well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a random thing like that. Like for me, I always put both my socks on
know-
and both my shoes, like right sock, left sock, then right shoe, left shoe. And if I do it the other way, then it's bad.
Oh,
Then my
okay.
day's ruined.
Yeah.
I get what you. My mom, she had this really weird, like she was told, a superstition. It's just like, so the Brown family, right? And she was told, if you want to have a fair child, you drink soda while you're pregnant. Okay. So she did it the first time with my brother, who has a different dad, but he was already pale, right? My brother came out pale, right? And she's like, oh, cool, great. She did it with my sister. Sister came out brown, but then she had like patches on her like thighs, and, like different.
Didn't drink
patches of-
enough.
Yeah, she didn't drink enough.
Drink
so
it down.
it only got to her thighs, right? And then with me, she just said, who
Yeah.
cares? I don't care. And then I came out like this. So at the end of the day,
Gorgeous.
this is wrong.
He
Yeah,
came out with that
gorgeous.
full head of hair as well.
Yeah.
I came up with
Almost.
What
this.
do you call that? It's like
A mop.
Not my hair.
I
He's
mean,
not
like,
talking about his hair.
no, like the stuff that we've been talking about. So, like for example, Aiden, when you put like one sock on specific, it's like a lucky charm or something like that. No,
I mean, you could still call it superstitious,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not like
yeah.
paranormal superstitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't really say I have something like that. Do you, Brendan?
I'd say, yeah. I mean, getting into the pool, I definitely have something I follow. I mean, even when I was playing baseball, like it was pretty big in that. Like stepping on the chalk lines and stuff that outline the field, like big no. Even still, like when I work at the baseball fields now, like I cannot step on the line, otherwise it will be a bad day.
Oh, right.
So I just avoid it. But yeah.
Right.
There's that other one, isn't it, where you before you get onto a plane, if you like touch outside of it, it won't crash. Seen that people do that.
And like the fear of the number 13. There's no 13 row of seats in a plane.
Do you remember with our accommodation, we specifically didn't go on the 13th floor?
Yeah, not a chance.
Why
Not a chance.
not? Maybe it's like
I mean, I've never had anything, but like
add
just
some
because
spice to
it's
your
such
uni
a
experience.
because it's such a common like superstition that the number 13 is unlucky. I don't want to know why.
Right.
We'll let someone else find that out for us.
Yeah.
I wonder
When
why
I hear
that's
that someone's
considered an
toaster
unlucky
blew up
number,
on the 13th floor, I'll be like, see? Exactly.
It was
Why
because of
13 though? What made people?
So
decide
why
to
is
go
7?
13?
Why is 7 lucky? Lucky number 7.
surely it should be unlucky because no, never mind.
Yeah. No, I
I
think
don't
7 is just
wanna
like,
know
it's
what
just
you were
like,
gonna
You're
say.
about to say 7, 8, 9.
No.
Yeah.
No, I really don't think that was it. I
It
think
was.
much.
It was.
I thought it was something far more morbid.
Maybe 13 is just unlucky because like that movie Friday the 13th or something. I don't know.
Nah,
I think maybe like
I don't think it's based off that.
They made it like someone just made this rumor. Oh, Friday the 13th, like this happened, and then it just kept growing, and now everyone just believes that 13 is just unlucky, and Friday
it's like
the 13th is just a bad day.
Yeah, it's like the whole black cat crossing your path thing as well. Like people just view that as an unlucky thing.
It's like the
Don't
salt
walk under
over
a ladder.
Yeah, salt
Yeah.
over your right shoulder for good luck. If it's on your left, then you have bad luck. And
What's
like
the other one? Opening an
breaking
umbrella indoors.
Oh yeah.
breaking a mirror, like 7 years of bad luck if you break a mirror, like all that
Like
stuff.
why
is-
7? Why not like 6?
Because 7's the lucky number.
So you get a lucky number of bad luck.
Yeah.
For the rest. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's just things that people make up, and then like it just spirals out of control.
Something
and
definitely
everyone
happened,
believes it.
like on the
Yeah.
13th of a date that something was bad, and then it probably happened again the next year, and they were like, "Oh," and it probably just stemmed from that, I reckon.
Yeah, and they probably like made a movie about it as well, and
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
like I think 13th probably be with like a Friday.
Yeah, it must have been a Friday.
You sure? No, it's Saturday.
I don't know.
I thought it was Monday.
Monday. Yeah, I hate Monday.
Talking
Go
about
Field.
Friday, do you guys remember Rebecca Black?
Oh God, Rebecca Black. She's my queen. I love her.
Oh, that was
No.
not who I was thinking of.
Song. The
That
YouTube
was-
song.
I was
Sadly,
thinking
only a
something
one-hit
else.
wonder. Saturday didn't hit as hard.
Yeah,
true. Saturday was pretty whack. On that.
That was when I
I
was
swear-
like, watching Annoying Orange as well. That
Annoying
was
Orange
gonna make my
bangs.
day. Yeah.
You know, there was talks of her making another song called Sunday. She was like straight up thinking of making a song called Sunday.
Just stop, please.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know Rebecca
Black.
Black?
Rebecca
Ben.
Black.
Friday.
Gotta
Is
get
that
down
what
on
I'm-
Friday.
Yeah, that's on Ben. You know that one.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Oh, sorry,
weekend.
we're in a different generation to Ben, so
Oh yeah. she's an old
Yeah, I
man.
don't know what that
It's
is.
past his bedtime.
Start singing like UB40 and U2 or something.
It is past my bedtime. You're right.
Mm.
Oh.
But
the
I
grand
stayed up just for
Yeah.
this podcast.
For all of our viewers, it's 9 p.m. That is his bedtime.
Hmm.
That was meant to be funny. It really wasn't. I
It
apologize.
really wasn't. honestly.
12, 30,
He,
17.
no, he's in England.
30.
He's got his
Yeah, when in the
time wrong.
beginning we said we're in Dubai.
He's stuck in Dubai in his head. He doesn't want to
Oh,
leave.
right.
Mm.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about mental health. What a great segue.
Segues.
How has
I
your
like-
mental health been
I
in
like
this pandemic,
segues.
guys?
Gosh, don't bring it up.
Um,
no.
Life is like
Hold
a
on one
roller
second.
coaster.
It's
Okay.
what? A poster.
Like, a roller coaster.
A roller
A roller coaster. I heard
it's like a
poster.
poster.
Life is like a poster. You stick it up on the
Life
wall.
is like
That's
a
it.
life is like a
Yeah, you
poster.
stick it up on the wall, and sometimes it just falls down a little bit, but then you just gotta
You
put
stick
it
Just
back
stick it
back
back up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Add a
that's-
little,
that's
add,
such a-
add
that's
a little
great.
more blue tag.
yeah.
Ah, it's beautiful. I love that. I love that.
Nice.
And then sometimes you just gotta like take a screw and screw it into the wall.
Who's
A poster.
a poster?
Okay, we're completely waffling now. Literally, we're talking about posters.
No, but
Right, back to
honestly,
you, Brendan.
Waffles
No,
or
no.
pancakes?
Waffles or pancakes? I guess this will be the closing remark then. Waffles
Yeah.
or pancakes? Personally, I say pancakes.
I say pancakes. as well.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Waffles.
Okay, and on that note, Aidan is
The odd one out.
I've ever had
Sucks.
Go into the
waffles.
breakout
Sucks.
room.
Vote me out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
Have a
I guess
think in
that
the corner by yourself.
yeah, I guess that marks the end of this episode. Then I'd like to thank anyone who's actually listened this far. I'd like to also thank you guys for taking the time out of your evening to be part of this episode. It's a pleasure
Thank
having
you.
you on.
We'd like to apologize to anyone
Thank
who's listened
you.
this far.
yeah. Sorry. Nah, but thanks for having us.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's fun.
Brendan.
It's quite fun.
Blessed.
Mm.
Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode then.